certainly the best.
Waiting they up.
Now waiting they happen. Boss Sununa. Now waiting they happen. Boss Sunun. Now waiting they happen. Now waiting they happen. Boss Sununa. Now waiting they happen. Boss Sunun. Now waiting they happen. Boss Sunun. Now waiting they happen. This one done too bad oh. Oh. This one done too bad oh. Oh.
No be moto na gully for Igwebe. No be moto na gully for Igwebe. I just State government send your engineers come here. Hey, whoa. They say all year before, how's this day?
Waiting they up.
But the people for the area, they don't try some palliative. But that palliative is not good enough. Not be motor though. Growing gully. As I dey waka dey go now, I dey go Igwebe roundabout. Down. I pledge to Nigeria, my country, to be faithful, loyal, and honest, and to serve Nigeria with all my strength. That's so it's supposed to be. However, citizens of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, anywhere on a day they watch us, online for Facebook, for YouTube, for TikTok, for ITV, and then for Igwebe, local government Igwebe. And I did for Zebu quarters. As I go so, you go see where I want to go appear. They say if Edo State government, Ministry of Works, if they don't send their engineers come here, landlord and landladies, wait there for this quarter. See us so.
Waiting they up.
Okay, where with this?
With the Zebu for Igwebe.
For Igwebe local government.
Igwebe local government, Igwebe. Yes.
I stopped for roundabout near that Igwari primary school. Okay, now what be this? I've been now waiting happen here. Waiting happen here.
Not be moto. Na gully. When I be small pikin, this thing never start. Now I don't have the wrong person now. When rain fall, erosion will just pass because God designed Igwebe. All the water went there from Afuda, Uhe, Oyomo, Idiglogo. All of them are here that they come. So they pass freely. So when we small, that's late 70s. All of us the wrong person. Before this thing can develop. It is surprising. Because this, where we did so, it is very risky because a lot of things even they live inside this gully. If you look now, this gully is at least 12 to 15 feet deep. Look, see the width. So we they call on our governor, able governor, may come help us. This thing actually start when they do that Igwebe Uromi Express Road, 1977. When they do that 1977, they can put two small covert. And we as children for primary school, would they pass the covert to cross the express under? Now we tell they go school.
You dey talk about like 40 years ago because they see what there for your
1977, I tell you so. 1977. So when rain fall 3 times, that covert block, the water can't begin return. As the water they return, it can't begin pursue people for houses. Can't begin kill house, kill. In fact, here now this gully put for you. If you go down, it don't scatter everywhere. Don't pursue people for house. It don't. Then, if the water that road, because as they take down when they take high, water no confident they cross them. The water can't they return. If the water manage cross them, it will spread. People farmland. Why?
Hey!
Why? So with the big governor, if they come, make them look, because that express, God to help us. The guy river Ogbodu, where this erosion they go.
Okay, as the water they call you water. It they go
straight to Ogbodu. So as they do that express Uromi to Agbo, they block them. They can't put those small covert. When the covert block, the water could return. Can't begin pursue people.
I'll go see them.
Where you go? I go follow you. So up till now, if they want help us, that road they go first cut and put better gutter, make the water take go.
But if they live here like this, it go tell they got you never see some gully where I don't show.
No. Now here I grew up. See this front here, where this pole they so. House they here before. This pole when bent so. House they there house.
This pole,
this electric pole so. Somebody house they there. You see where this banga tree they so? Restaurant they there. This one they tell you so 77, 78, 80. Restaurant they there. From that place go now be the old Igwebe market.
Why the landlord is waiting this area for over years? Why we not shut? Come on!
What did they know? Not what did they sabi they will do? Nobody not be who know road will show person road. We thank God say we dey see you here now. May you help us cry out. May they come to our rescue. Because body don't pee.
Hey!
Body don't pee. You don't see where we dey so.
You get one of my friend Alice Imosili.
Yes.
He not let me rest.
Go see Papa has here. He dey feel like me. None of us grew up for here.
Alice.
None of us grew up for this.
Hey.
That old market so. You know say the market, they don't desert them now. They don't carry market go on that place. Because people come begin fall for gully. When you want, people want cross with bike, you go fall, you don't die.
May you different.
You know where you dey go so? You know where they go? You don't see this gully. You won't go come out for garage. Now garage they go now.
So Oga, waiting you to say Edo State government if you can do for this place.
Yes, Edo State government get a lot to do. When the last administration come, the road from Express, they can't do C4, they can't do and pass back of the market, go join Bank Road. The major here, where me are you this so now major road? When soldier they here in the 70s, after the war, here now major road. Now that same place so where soldier they now they put college education now across the road. So make them come help us. If they want help us, as in that road, don't first break that road, put a better gutter to take the water go river. Then this gully, they go that to put gutter both sides, channel and go.
Big one.
All this water storm when Baba should do for Ewa Road. If you do it here, it don't finish.
Okay, those type.
If once you put that water storm Baba do for Osho,
those drainage.
when do for Ewa Road there, the water don't go. Now just that road, they need to cross them. If they don't cross them, and when they like me they do here, the water will return. Because that major road was the barrier. Now it's start them. Otherwise, everywhere, God arrange them. As the water they flow, you get where they pass. By the time this one they flow past here, small with small, they play inside, small sand, they find. When that road come cross, water don't feel pass. God, come begin the water come begin keep it.
As you watch them, drop your comments, share them, like them. However, Edo State Ministry of Works, Edo State Watershed Water Agency, erosion control. Huh?
Bossunu. Waiting they happen.
Bossunu. Now waiting they happen. Bossunu na.
No fear, drop your comment. I did for Igwebe, Goli.
Bossunu. Now waiting they happen. Bossunu. Now waiting they happen. This one don't too bad.
I don't suffer, not be small. If rain dey fall for this area, I be. Very bad.
Yes, very bad. If you full for water full everywhere for you. You almost full safe. You can't want big boot for there. You also have for there now.
They shake the area.
You see, they shake away.
They shake away.
Where are they go? You go see that one. Not be fast.
If rain dey fall, now they fear. So now what make Governor Kodwa?
Yes.
When I leader, when I beggar, say whoa whoa. Akpakomisa whoa whoa. Akpakomisa whoa whoa. Okpawolo whoa whoa. Monday whoa whoa. His Excellency, they say may you come Igwebe.
Bossunu. Now waiting they happen. Bossunu na. Now waiting they happen. Bossunu. Now waiting they happen.
Waiting they happen.
See, this house belonged to my mother. There was a restaurant.
This house?
Yes. This is where I was born and grew up. This very house.
Are you born you?
Yes.
And you are more than 50 years now?
Yes, I'm 55 years old. There was a restaurant here owned by my mother. 2 buildings. This is a market square. People do buy and sell. My brother here operates this store. I was a beer parlor here. Drinks, beer meat. This was an industrial place. There's another house here by the pole here owned by my uncle. All this line, you see those repairer, the barber were occupying all these places down to garage. And at the extreme end over there, there was a big hall there. It was a market shop for the Gari women. They buy us to the north. A very big store where major people sell and buy. This was the major market we have in Igwebe. You trade here, you trade in Palace here. This was the highest market. A day to market, today is a market day. Like yesterday, you see a lot of people coming from Onitsha, Agbo and Omunede.
For this place, so?
Yeah, they will sleep overnight against today to buy food stuff and return them back. But today, as you can see,
What be your name?
I'm Mr. Augustine Esangbedo.
Esangbedo.
Yeah.
When they born you and when you they grow up, this one not there yet
I
now.
never see anything like this.
What it can happen?
Now this gully, as my uncle was telling, you understand? There was not anything here. This was a major express, direct. People buy and sell here. It was because of this gully that this market definitely closed down.
So now all the waterways say they come from
Everywhere, Dumbeka, Uhe, Dilogo, Oyomo, all are coming down to this very place. There about 2-3 years ago, if I'm not missing words, there was some tree here. The car company came, said they want to dualize the place. You got me? This is my mother. So, after that I've done, we were all happy, praying that the government should come to our aid and rescue us from this. Because if you go to the Dumogo side now, more than about 15 buildings there have been condemned by this place.
For that side?
If you go to the end, you will see today, people are not living in that place again because of this golden erosion. Where you are standing now, there's are buildings here. We're all living
where we stand, so how's that day?
Yes, that's day. We interact together. When it was not costing a lot of havoc, my uncle now brought this thing just for the other neighboring community to cross over here. This is a chassis of lorry.
Okay, wait.
This is a chassis.
Okay, lorry chassis.
Right there, but also.
Okay, that was the
Yes.
okay chassis for trailer.
Yes.
Now put it here.
I
So
will take on construct here. There were 2. After getting expansion here, one fell into this very place. That was how we lost. If you watch now, this is a chassis.
people they pass here.
We risk it.
May
Risky.
you fair risk up. Wait.
This is a chassis now. See, this is a vehicle. A big vehicle. You see to it? This is that's a chassis. You see to it? I cross here every day. I play over here. There was nothing like this here.
Which quarter be that side?
This is Idumomo. This is Zebu community.
Okay, it's Zebu community.
Yes.
For Benin, we still get to Zebu community.
This is my community, Zebu. Where only I came from, Igwebe. This is only as compound, where there's a big mango now. After the king of Igwebe, you see this second community here. This is only as compound, where you see a big mango.
You mean say some people are Benin people, they be one? Who they call me? Who they call me?
So, please, the governor, Excellency, Senator Modokwe, should come to our aid. People have lost their building, homeless, because of this. So I beg, in the name of God, they should come to our aid and help us out.
Where your mommy where they see us now? She died.
Went inside again now. We are dying here. A lot of buildings have destroyed here.
Cameraman, come.
Here is direct to garage now.
Okay, wait first, make it. Come, no fear. Cameraman, come. My cameraman name na Ehoe. Come, no fear. I don't hear. You see?
I'm going to show you a pump there, federal government pump. It's inside the hole now. Where we are very small, we fetch water at the pump. If you go front there before the pump food,
so from town road now, from Egbore primary school now, from that Alabaso.
Yes.
Now they go so.
Like this.
Now see the go road for that side.
Exactly.
Hey, whoa.
Has been a long time. Any government will come, they will promise, no one will turn back again. I beg in the name of God, Modokwe with Sanishama, it should come and help us.
You say some talk to an idea.
12 and 1. Arasa, your excellency, sir. Oato, Mr. Augustus Sangbodovi Gwebe, the book quarter. Enu Yona, we are maybe saying, hey, Nata, your excellency. Uwane wo bonevena, Kakabo, whatever destroy. Enu Yona Makari Vena, again Mary Woha. Enama Reka, Akivena, Edmamudi, and Wari River. Ada do a kivena, and I owed Igwebe market. Because I know you're not Rivena. At the end of the day, that was Kisivenari. Master Rivena, Governor Vai, AIG Woma, and Nikigopano, Akibo by Caterpillar, Ekigopano. And why, wo, Maimia, Donovan family Uyona. I'm Yaro, Robovania. I want to manage one of the Cavan or Yakari. I manage Riveni, I'm Akibo Muhe, Ekigo and Bowa. Any school need to the express education of Riveni. I'm Yaron, Madame Scooby. So let him alone. I tell you what to talk about. Let him out in the mat village. Now, may I reckon, and not drinking. I need maybe a governor. Yes, I shall talk by Abu Baba.
Waiting they happen.
I was born and brought up here. My mother have a shop here.
Your mother take a shop here?
Yes, this girl place destroyed it.
Then I say area journalist was here.
Mama.
Nene! Move my phone! Call you. I call your area. They say you first get stop before for them.
I'm not the parking stop.
But mommy, this thing first day here before.
I'm a car. Mama and boy, I saw her. A lupuna. Oh, my lord. I'm a mega. You got for the metro. 2 rooms store, remember you. Or Menahiba. In a 2 room store, Menahiba.
2 rooms?
Eh, or remember you. It's sorry if I will not get to the Menahiba, I'm not back here. Oh, 10 Menahiba.
Mommy, this hole when I see for you. This hole here. This one. He fed the year before.
I'm a car, my man and boy out here. And no Vuna. Oh, my car, everywhere in a hand doorway. When I don't turn and then my man and boy about another Diana. My American and my good goody. Get here, I know. Man, you want
make governor condu.
Me when the governor don't know you. No salo by no trouble, no harbor. Or I went in my bed with Fuere Boule. And then Mamma Guane a new Vuna Venaye, and I hear even my mouth there. My mouth then I like better. And I like in my door, my make my like better. And I may not be stopped or in a here, Mela.
Mommy, not true they say this push na market before.
Na market na. Na market.
Yeah, this is you know some speak pidgin, you don't knock on the market. I go pass your message to governor.
Okay.
Make governor make the contour. Say friend they fall, you go the fear.
Na. I look at the manga shake you. My make my teta.
Call you. You go reach 100 years. Bye bye. Oga,
RTV.
how you dey?
Bossunu.
Na this area you dey?
Now that house I dey. If I want go garage now, go past this journey. The worst part today na person even fall for this thing.
Hi.
Not be lad.
Yeah, una call this is there before this thing come chop like this.
We no see una na total who go tell. No, who go tell? As I don't see you now, I dey tell Baba God thank you. As I don't see you today, I dey happy.
So the water where they come from Igwebe?
As that has go even do he, sometimes he go climb up. Igbo say Makachuku. They tell you. Thank you, sir.
Edo State Erosion Control, Edo State Ministry of Works, Edo State Government, I dey for Igwebe local government, I dey for Izebu quarters and Iduogo.
Now wetin dey happen? Bossunu na. Now wetin dey happen? Bossunu. Now wetin dey happen?
Waiting they happen.
However, they said I wrote before. Some people don't stay in this area for like many years. The thing shocked them. So they follow me, they waka, they come. My brother, how you dey?
Fine, oh, well done.
I dey for Igwebe.
Yes, so
Where are they so?
you dey Uzebu community, Igwebe, and Idumogo.
From roundabout near Gwari Primary School.
To this place, thank God say you don't see how the place be. This if rain dey fall.
With na moat be this Sabina.
See, here was formerly a road, a major road.
Major road.
This major road, what you are seeing now, it was a former major road. Gradually, it get to this stage. Nobody. So we are appeal to Governor Mode Okpebo.
Look my eye.
Governor Mode Okpebo, I beg, rescue us for this gully. He has taken many souls on our way to government. So please, we are apologizing, please, sir. Mode Okpebo, Akpakomiza, you have been doing it and you will do it. And you are God sent to rescue Edo people. We believe you. You are not just there to speak English for 8 years. Those who spoke English 8 years, they have done.
What they go do here now? What they go do?
Yeah, now we they apologize. May help us do one.
Like
People they fall. See, it red fall now like this. All the erosion when they go ben now here. All the whole erosion when they go ben now here. Even they fall now, everybody they fear. If you see her now, say some people say for them to cross this place, you see some bridge. They're not born their way.
there is when governor send engineers coming Gwebe now.
Hey, it may say now, I beg. I don't need that. I beg Governor Monday Okpebo. I beg. One word. Monday Okpebo. Wo rekpa mai. Ma via bi Gwebe. O yamale ramudeni got no with Gwebe na. People don't come up for house. They don't abandon their houses. For this side now, people don't roof. They don't abandon house. Erosion don't cover their houses. So please, Monday Okpebo, we believe you. We believe you.
Thank you, Shop Loco.
Thank you.
Hey, whoa. No fear, share out, drop your comments. And therefore, Igwebe, local government, Igwebe. The only local government wait there for inside the local government. But I therefore, Uzebu quarters, it don't go. You know, if you come inside land, you will see different quarters. Hey, whoa. What else, sir? I got this community today. And they come make a call.
Na road before.
Yeah, na road.
Yeah, na road before. Yeah, na road. It's coming from west. From west. Yeah, na road. Now because of the erosion that cut it. You see? You see?
Bossunu. ITV, certainly the best.
ITV, certainly the best.
Thank you for joining us today on the program Healthy Living. I'm Adisu Wausawage, and today we want to be talking about something that affects not only one woman but women in generally. And some women can actually manage it while some cannot manage it. Okay, so it depends on the woman. All right, so we want to look at menopause. Doctors have said, nature has said that it is a natural biological process women go through, typically between age 45, 55. That's before, we don't know now. And it is when the ovaries stop producing estrogen, leading to the end of menstruation. And symptoms vary. So doctor is here to tell us the rest about menopause. So joining me to talk about this is Dr. Toyin Elizabeth Faboya. She is the Chief Medical Officer, University of Benin Health Center. Hello, doctor.
Thank you.
You look good, always looking good.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right, so we're here to talk about women palava. Talk to us, doctor. Menopause from the doctor's view. I just said my own from the research that I made as a doctor. Talk to us about menopause.
Thank you. Menopause, first of all, we should know that it's a natural process. It's not a disease condition.
And it's not a curse.
It's not a cause. It's a natural process, normal developmental stages of women. So it marks like the end of menstruation, menstrual period in a woman, you know, due to the loss or decrease in function of the ovarian follicular activities in the body. You know, women, we have 2 ovaries that releases eggs every month. So due to the reduce in the function in the production of the hormones like the estrogen and progesterone, so it will now lead to gradual reduction in the menstrual period, then before it will now finally cease. So we can say that somebody is in has entered menopause when there is no menstruation at all for 12 consecutive months. Because we also have what we call perimenopausal. That's before the menopause, around the menopause. And I mean, and this can take like 4 to 10 years, average of 5 to 8 years before the menopause. At this period, the individual can start experiencing irregularity in the menstrual flow. Both with the quantities, the volume, can be alternating. Maybe this time around it can just be spotting. For the normal duration is 2 to 7. So in this case, it might just be spotting for like 4 or 5 days. Then in another cycle, it might now be flowing heavily. In fact, the individual might think maybe there's something else associated with the menstruation. No, it's just because of that period with around the menopause.
So apart from the seizure of blood, what other signs and symptoms are there?
Because of the effect of this estrogen, these hormones in the body, because it's not only for that menstruation function. We also have the receptors in the brain, in the muscle, in the joint, in other areas.
So every part of the woman's body.
So that's why when the symptoms comes, it do affect the whole body. And this menopause is around age 45 to 55 years. Average age, the average age is 51 years.
51 years.
51 years.
And so menopause must come on every woman.
Yes, yes. And some do even come earlier.
Earlier than 45.
Earlier than 45. So we call that one is early menopause.
Okay.
Then we also have the one we call premature.
Okay. Premature. Please describe that one for me. Let's see.
Okay. Premature is also the cessation of the menstruation that comes before age 40. Before age 40 years.
Okay. All right. A woman who's, we've heard stories, we've heard some testimonies here and there that even after menopause, a woman conceive and bears a child, because you know during menopause a woman is not supposed to conceive, right?
Yes.
But as a doctor, how medically okay is that?
It's possible because we have what we call ovulation.
Okay.
Ovulation is when the ovary releases the eggs that when there's now sexual intercourse, the sperm will now fertilize. So at times, especially around that perimenopausal stage, the individual might not menstruate, but they might be released of the egg from the ovary.
Okay, and she can get pregnant.
Yeah, so you can also get pregnant even without the menstruation. Also, this also occur during the early stage of puberty. You know, when a girl child attains puberty age, the climax is what we call menarche. That's the appearance of the menstruation. So also around that age, the initial 2 to 3 years, because of this hormonal imbalance. Yes. So the girl child might not menstruate, but that doesn't mean that it's not ovulate. Okay. So once you are ovulating, there's possibility of pregnancy if there's sexual intercourse.
Okay, you know, like some women, once they hit menopause, they run helter-skelter from one hospital to another, one spiritual home to another. So talk to us, doctor. What are the best treatment options for menopausal symptoms?
Okay, before we talk of treatment, let's look at the symptoms first.
You know, you told us some of the symptoms already.
Okay.
Yeah.
So some of the symptoms, especially at the initial stage. We will call it vasomotor symptoms.
Vasomotor symptoms. Is that English?
No, it's our medical
vasomotor syndrome. Vasomotor.
Yes.
Okay. Vasomotor. What does it mean?
So there's this the way it will manifest in the body. Okay, like 80% of women, they do experience what we call hot flashes.
Yes,
that hot flashes, they kind of heat sensation from the head down to the neck to the chest. Maybe that will last for like 5 minutes.
Okay.
Then goes away. Can also reoccur more than 4 or 5 times
in a day.
In a day. Wow. So then also because of the effect of these reduced hormones in the body, the individual can also experience what we call sleep disturbance.
Okay.
Insomnia.
Okay.
Finding it difficult to sleep at night. Night sweat. Excessive night sweat.
Okay.
Then the person can also experience what we call headache.
You know, the last time we treated headache with somebody, he said there are different types of headache.
Yes.
Forehead, somewhere, you know, in the center of the head. So at which part of the head will she feel the headache? So that the woman knows what is coming up on her. Is it all round, or there's a special area of the head where
most likely all round?
Okay.
That's the both sides.
Persistent headache?
No, might just be mind.
Okay.
But there will be disturbance.
Okay.
Especially in the sleep area. So after that, we can also look at the effects in the urogenital system. That's the urinary system, and the vaginal area. So
there will be problem there too.
Yes, there is. At that stage, there's what we call frequency. That's the individual might not start urinating frequently.
Okay.
Maybe with small volume at a time.
Okay.
Then there's also what we call urgency. Urgency is the feeling that when you feel like urinating, for example, and you feel that the environment is not conducive, then you'll be able to hold the urine. But at that stage, you will not be able to hold the urine. So if you are not fast enough, you might now see yourself wetting your body. And there's what you call incontinence. Because of the, we said this estrogen is not only for the menstruation aspect alone, it also strengthens the muscles and things like that. So when they are reduced or lack in the body, it also affects the muscles.
Will not be slacking.
It will not be slacking. So the individual might start releasing urine, maybe with after coughing or excessive laugh and things like that. So the urine will start leaking. It will now start leaking out.
Is that normal? Because for some women, they will see it as a big problem.
It's a problem. So in which, if anybody is experiencing such, you should just visit the hospital. And there are some exercises that you can also do to strengthen the muscles there. It's called a Kenge exercise.
Kenge exercise.
In which you just have to strengthen. There's a way you sit and strengthen your muscle down there. So you do it continuously. You hold the muscle there, you release it. So as I'm here and I'm doing it, so
now you will teach me. You are going to teach me when we leave here. So you hold the vaginal muscle.
Muscles, you just hold it tight.
Okay.
For some time, then you release it. So you are strengthening the muscles around that area.
Okay, so once you're 45 and above, you know that you're approaching menopause, you should learn that exercise to save you from leaking urine when you don't even want to pee. The thing will just come on its own like that. Perhaps the woman should wear sanitary towel or something at that point too.
No, I don't think this is necessary, except if the person is experiencing it often.
Okay, so it's just once in a while thing. Maybe when you cough or you laugh too much.
Yes.
That's huge. So talk to us about treatment now.
Okay.
So what kind of treatment can a woman take for such
I said,
an issue?
As I said earlier on, it's not a disease condition.
Okay.
That you start looking for treatment. Are you getting it? It's a natural process.
Yes.
So except when it's not so disturbing, to the extent that it's not preventing daily activities and things like that, the person might not need special attention. But there are some coping mechanisms
that you can employ.
All
right, let's take a very short break here. When we come back, you come and tell us about that coping mechanism and some other things like mood swing. Somebody did say that mood swing is another terrible problem when it comes to menopause. All right, we'll take a very short break now. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. Thank you for joining us again on the program Healthy Living, and we are looking at menopause. All right, Dr. Faboya, you did say that there are some exercise a woman can engage in and then treatment. Does this treatment include hormonal or non-hormonal treatments?
Yes, we have what we call hormonal replacement therapy.
Okay, how does that work?
That one is like, I said there is a loss of now estrogen and progesterone in the body. So in the severe condition, that's a serious condition that the person is now needs to be admitted into the hospital, so they can now reintroduce those hormones. So that's what we call hormonal replacement therapy.
Would that not cause another problem for the woman?
Of
maybe
course,
like cancer
there's
or any
associated issue with it, side effects. So it's not the first line.
of
treatment.
Okay.
So it's after exploring the no hormonal treatment. The severe cases, so they might need to introduce it for some time and then withdraw it gradually.
Okay, that is when these symptoms are severe, woman can go to the hospital.
Yes.
But when they are not severe, normal, the woman can just live through it.
And because it's not a disease condition. I mean, you understand? It's a normal, natural process. That you now need to get used to. With this information now, it will now prepare the individual psychologically to be able to cope with it. Because some people, without the information, the pre-information, they do tends to think that it's not a disease condition without knowing that it's a normal natural process, that is the menopause that they are going through.
Okay, now let's look at food and diet, exercise. You just said that exercise can help. That there's this exercise of tightening the muscles and Kenge, the Kenge exercise. Now, what about food? Can diet help?
Yes, of course, it can help. Like a balanced diet.
Okay.
Then there will not be need.
Balanced diet. Look at Nigeria of today before you mention that balanced diet.
No, but it's not as if it's so expensive. When you understand what it entails, you will know that it's a normal. Is our way of eating, just that we need to do one or two things. For example, we now need to incorporate vegetables and fruit to our diet. Vegetable and fruit,
very important.
Fibers is very, very important.
Okay.
And then we reduce spicy food.
Okay.
Because with that spicy food, it will increase these hot flashes of eating. It will make it to get worse. All those spicy food. So you remove all those spices from your food, then incorporate vegetables and fruit to your diet. Then when we talk of balanced diet, it's just that you have to incorporate all the 6 classes of food.
Of food in it.
Yes, in it. Carbohydrate, protein, fats, your minerals, vitamins at the appropriate portion.
Okay. So at what point can the woman introduce supplements? Because when you go online, before you type 2 things, something will just pop up, a supplement for menopause. And how safe are these supplements?
Supplements, before you take supplements, you have to see the doctor and see if you actually need it. Although at this stage of life, there tends to be deficiency in calcium, vitamin D.
Okay.
Because you know, I said it's not only the menstruation aspect that these hormones are involved. They are also involved in bones.
Everything.
Bones. So around this menopause, post-menopause, you have osteoporosis. That's the bones will start thinning away and things like that. So, but you have to do, at least let them check your calcium, the serum calcium level before you start. Because before you start taking the supplements, they will not be the one to see if there is need for you to take supplement or not. And if you take adequate vegetables and fruit, you will get these vitamins from your fruit.
You will not need all of those supplements.
You will not need the supplements. So if you can get your good vegetables and your fruits, it will give you the adequate vitamins that is required.
Okay, let us look at menopause and sex. I run a love program on radio, and there was a day somebody called to say that he wants a wife because his wife hit menopause. That means the wife is not sweet anymore. That is exactly how the man put it, that he wants another wife, and he was seeking advice. So, does menopause affect the sexual life of a woman?
Yes.
Yes, how?
Yes. There will not be reduce in sexual libido, that the sexual drive
for the woman,
even for the for the woman, and even the men too, they also have their own issue, andropause. But unlike the women there's cessation of those hormones, but in men they have reduction. It's not totally out of the system.
It's just a mere reduction.
Yes, it's
but
reduced.
The woman is total cessation.
It's total cessation. So they also have that low libido, low sexual drive. And then most time it's not really their fault, because these changes also affect their vagina, so it will not make the vagina to be dry. So by the time they are not having the sexual intercourse, there tends to be painful sexual intercourse.
Nothing to help the woman, nothing to help the man.
No, there's something to help the woman. So if there's issue like that, there are lubricants that can be applied that will prevent that friction and make the sex to be enjoyable.
So the woman should not retire, because we also hear that from age 50 and above, the woman becomes very active in sexual activities. How true is that, doctor? Not true, I've been a lie.
Most times they are not very active. In fact, they tend to withdraw, especially when they've completed their family cycle as per the number of children that they want. They tend to withdraw from the sexual activity. Instead, they get withdrawn because they now feel that it's for reproduction aspects. So,
and after that, they're already done. All right, doctor, as we are moving towards the end of the show now, talk to us generally now, how can a woman cope as we round up our show?
Good.
The things a woman should do to make her live normal life.
Good. They should be aware that it's a natural process. That's the first thing. That's the fundamental information that they should know.
It's normal. It's not sickness. You're not sick.
It's not disease. So, and then the coping mechanism, maybe at night, make your room to be airy. Airy. Open the windows. Let there be cross ventilation. Then you can wet your towel a little and use it
to mop yourself.
This one, then you start wearing layers of clothes. Maybe the one with jackets. Maybe if in the day, so if you are feeling it, you can easily remove the jacket. And then if you are feeling cold, you put on the jacket. Then you can use all those lubricants for the sexual aspect. Then for the urinary symptoms, you can go through this Kegel exercise to strengthen the muscle there.
All right, Dr. Faboya, you have spoke so much. You've talked to us on this issue of menopause. So, Madam, know you today, and Oga, you know, some men seem to, they kind of withdraw from their wives too when it gets to that period. You know, they feel that maybe the woman is sick or something. So, Oga, please, you need to sit and help your wife go through this stage of menopause. It is not a disease. It is not sickness. You can actually enjoy sex together if only you can stand by that woman. And there are some exercises you should do. Call me later if you people have my number, you know. Just talk to us on our social media platform, ask after me, and I will learn that exercise from doctor, and then I'll come and teach you, okay? So, doctor, thank you for finding time to be with us. And we'll see you guys again next week on the show, Healthy Living. Bye-bye.
Bye.
ITV, certainly the best.
TV, certainly the best.
This is Akwa Game, a popular game in Africa played by our ancestors to entertain themselves after each day of farming. It is also relevant in our coronation in Africa. It is a sport and indeed very interesting, as every seed had a role in the game. Playtime is 45 minutes per set. There is no age limit as long as you can spin Akwa seed. Ayo or Akwa game, known as the game of intellectual. This game requires a lot of mathematical skills. Akwa game is played with carved wooden box containing 12 holes.
certainly the best.
Hello and welcome to WIC Women in Conversation. This is a table, a red table at that, where women sit to talk about women, things concerning women. But like I always say, we cannot talk about men and leave out the men and the children, of course. But this is a table for strictly the women, where we discuss without holding back certain things that we need to talk about. But anyway, today we're going to be looking at the BBL, the Brazilian butt fit. And to do this with me, I have on my right, I have Mercy, Mercy Emmanuel. Mercy Emmanuel is a nurse. She's actually going to help us discuss this for us to understand about it in a better form. Mercy, you're welcome to the program.
Thank you very much for having me.
Well, thank you for coming as always. And then to my left, I have Princess Edith Madejemo. I hope I got it right this time. I hope I did. And so she's the CEO of Golden Touch Collection, where women go to look good. Thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me.
And then on the far left, I have Ayo Ali Balogu, who will always tell me, don't remove the Ali and call only the Balogu. Put the two together. I'm a pure Lagosian. Ayo. Ayo is not a sex consultant, but she's a consultant.
Consulting what?
What are you consulting?
We need to find out.
Let's find out what you're consulting.
I'm consulting here too. I'm a management consultant.
Okay.
Certified one.
Certified management consultant. Ayo, thank you for joining us today and welcome to WIC.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, let's go straight to what we're talking about today. It's been a problem in Nigeria for a recent time now, a few months now and a few weeks. We've seen very pretty young girls who had passed away because they had decided to go through the BBL, the commonly known BBL, but actually it's called Brazilian butt fit. Okay, so Brazilian butt lift. A very recent girl that just passed on last week. Well, I think I can't remember her name now, but she went for the second surgery for, I don't know whether to maintain it or to make it bigger or to make it smaller. But unfortunately, she passed away during this procedure. And a lot of men have come out to say, let me go exactly what some men, after carrying out some research, what men actually said. Okay, I'm going to be reading what a few men had sent to me. Some of them said, we do not send these ladies to go do this. As a matter of fact, we don't like it. So
who says it's about them?
But that's what the women have said. But let me not answer for you all.
Okay.
Let me start with you, Mercy, as a medical professional. I'm going to be talking about the medical aspect of it, and I'm going to talk about the beautification aspect of it with the two women. How dangerous is this procedure?
It's dicey. Why do I say it's dicey? If the procedure is done properly by professionals, do you understand? It's not dangerous. Liposuction is something that some medical doctors would also tell you, I do not give my consent to it. Why do you want to do it? You're good. I mean, if you want bomb, as they say, you want this hip, you want to have a good shape on your butt. I think why not go the physical way, as in gym, all that helps, than go through liposuction, because sometimes, especially in Nigeria, we do not have some of the equipments that would help in this procedure, or that will help the procedure go successfully. This liposuction thing, it's not just the way they do it. You go there, they harvest the fat, and then they inject it into you, and then, all that. I mean, there are processes. And because of the way the medical, the medical department is in Nigeria, it's not safe. Because all these things, I mean, when the fat is harvested from a part of your body, there should be procedures. I mean, there should be examinations. Is this fat good for this place they're about to put it?
It's a whole lot of procedure.
It's a whole lot of procedure.
We're going to come back to you really, because we need to really find out the medical disadvantage of it. But is there an advantage to it anyways?
As a person, I really do not see an advantage to it.
Okay. Ayo, I see that you've been, but the men said they don't like it. They're not interested.
That's not true, because 95% men today will tell you, one thing I like in a woman is that woman that has
cough. Okay, Ayo, let me hear from you.
Okay, so for me, it's sad that the ladies have passed. That I'm not really in tune into what happened or where, but it's heartbreaking when people lose their lives, and the Lord console the family. Now, this is it. When you go into any venture, it's a 50-50 chance. Nothing is sacrosanct.
Yeah.
So that you could go for tooth extraction and you die.
Sure, very well.
So, so that's that. The Lord console the family. Secondly, the men that said they don't like it, like I said, for me and for a lot of women that I know, and for a lot of the millennials, I'm not saying Gen Z, millennials.
Yes.
So those are the children born between 1990 and the 2000. These are people who do things for themselves, not necessary for a man. Not a man that goes to the gym to build muscles. Is he building muscles because of women?
No.
Okay. Okay. Ayo.
So, yeah.
Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Don't go ahead.
Okay. Let me come in here. I have met a woman.
Yeah.
Who did this time is not the butt. She did the ears, and then I asked her.
Why are you demonstrating? Why can't you just call it? What did she do?
He did help me call it.
I just want to know.
Breast augmentation.
Anyway, she did her boobs. Okay, so enlargement of the boobs, and then she wanted it standing.
Wow.
Because I think she's.
They give them standing
Princess, you.
Come guess we're not really intimidated.
No, you can do it like this. You can do the physical way by padding it up now.
Can I just remind you, ladies, that we're live. Okay, so she did it. And then when I asked her, because she started having issues with it, she lives in the UK. And I asked her, I said, why did you do something that will be giving you pains like this? I mean, and she said, as at the time, she was married to a white man who was always talking her down about her boobs. I said, did you remind this man that you had 4 children for him? And she said, you won't understand. He was always, talking me down. So she didn't have the self-confidence anymore. And so she decided to go do it. And what happened? Even after doing it, she's still divorced.
Finally.
What are we talking
She
about?
was divorced.
Just as
And
I
this
said,
thing
you do it for yourself
is
and
giving
not
her
for someone.
pains. When I mean pains, she goes into the hospital 2-3 times in some months to get off some pus.
So that's a different one. So, when Mercy talked about, the procedure, whether, basically pull out a fat from one part to the other, and that, it's like Mercy acknowledged, if it's done by top-notch professionals. People who look out for the everything. In that theater room, you have theater assistants. So you have the surgeon, you have the anesthesia. The anesthesia is the most difficult and the most challenging.
Very, very.
That's very rare. You're not common.
So that's what
it depends. If you're in the medical field, the tendency for you to be an anesthesia is 90%, because you must know what to do at a particular time and what to give. So, I mean, even if you don't, the surgeon, honestly, is focused on what he's doing. So you must know it. For you to be an anesthesia, in that theater.
You're majored as a doctor. So while some doctor major in plastic surgery, some major in that.
Yes.
Now, believe me when I say this is an experienced woman talking here. I've been through liposuction.
Okay.
It's called 360 liposuction for my waistline.
Okay.
Done 2019, 7.5 hours. Blimey. So before I went in for the surgery, I remember I said to my daughter, I was like, I was just imagining myself. And the doctor, shout out to you, Dr. Femi Lekki Hill Plus. He said, Madam, this surgery is not a weight loss surgery procedure. But I was looking for ways to lose weight. And everything. So I said, Madam, listen. So, but then my daughter's friend, Sundu Matthews, his niece had done it. And I was like, maybe I'll lose weight. And then we went in. And the doctor said, even for first, if you're over 100 kilos, he won't touch you.
Yes, that's the first thing.
So they check your weight. So because I was coming from special place, you understand? A special place, he paid me attention. Now you also have to stay off alcohol, smoking, and all of that 2 weeks before. Thereby, they go through the procedure. They now take the fats. If you now take from one place, it's still part of your body. I don't think they had to do all of that. What I'm just trying to say is just that, to be honest, any person who goes through that, because that's your friend, has the marital issue and was trying to save her marriage, she went through that. But largely, anything can take anybody's life.
Anything.
You see, my point is this.
Even headache.
So for people that go for liposuction or BBL, to me, my opinion is they don't have self-confidence.
Princess, my self-confidence is...
That is you. Some of them don't have self-confidence and complex. Because if you believe in what you have and you are very okay with your body shape and body size, why would you go on that knife to correct whatever?
That's why you believe in what you have. You are comfortable.
I will not judge.
That is
now, okay, now if you're self-confident, why are you on an eyebrow?
Do you understand? It's not go on that knife to do it. No, it's not the same thing. Do you know the risk involved? I watched one recently on there.
Do you know the risk involved in
Do you know the risk in
the chemicals?
This is just a pencil.
Even though that's how you think.
That's what you think.
No, it's not at all.
The pencil you were under the knife for 7 good hours.
Not just 7 hours.
I just stood and I used my pencil to do this.
No. So 7.5 hours. What they have.
So that I can send somebody to the other side. So now the one I watched, I saw several wires, several things that were put together, everything, and they were just like you said, they were pulling some fat from the other side to the other side. You see the doctor,
there is a pumping process.
Yes, pumping the fat. You see
the pumping with water,
pump out, yes.
So to extract the
it
fat.
takes it, and then they tore some part of her boots, and from there they were putting the fat. I don't know how they can bear it. Do you know how for somebody to be shaking your boot for hours?
You're numb.
You are not aware. I know they know. They must have numbed that part. Then another one that I watched again was when several injections they were touching the bomb. They pour in, use injection like 10 injections. You just fluid. They were pouring in
fluid.
They were pouring in some fluid. They turned the lady. They brought the stomach. You see they just punching the stomach and the.
I need you to understand that.
What do you want?
I need you to understand something.
Except you tell me you are doing it for yourself.
Okay, now
most people that do this BBL is for the sake of men, it's to entice men. You see them everywhere. Don't you watch social media? They're everywhere. They'll tell you my body. Do you know how much my body worth? Do you know how much this my body costs?
Okay, so this.
And once they do that BBL, they will never sit at home.
Okay,
they are everywhere.
Where do they go to?
Where they go to?
What would you say about a mother that can go through the contraction and labor and decide to go through a night.
No, that's a different thing.
It's not a different thing. She decided it because
no, that is a different ballgame.
Mercy, you know,
somebody just got to change her form to begin to attract men. What are you talking about?
That is, you are limiting it, and that is just
that is what the one I watched.
Okay, so that's why the men are saying, don't do it for us. We don't want it. We don't like it.
On behalf of the women who have
once they have done that BPA, they will never dress decently anymore. You will see them wearing some
princess. Okay, princess
is a personal
thing.
And
I'm not exaggerating.
Okay.
Today is what?
Today is 19th.
No,
of March.
Thursday.
Today is Thursday.
So I was at a function on Tuesday, and a group of aunties, and one, slammed my back. So I heard the thud, and I was like, oh, that was me. I didn't have BBL. But because of the lipo, everything went down there. And let me tell you something. It has, when you narrow it down to because of a man, what about me? I look into the mirror and I'm like, oh, wow.
Your self-confidence.
Yeah, it's not my self-confidence. It has nothing to do with myself. My self-confidence comes from my cerebral brows.
Yes.
So now, this other one is like, when I was 15, I looked a certain way. 20, 30, 40, 50. When I'm 70, baby girl, I want you to think I'm 40 years old.
Oh my word.
Okay, we just saw Florence Itagiwa did her 80th birthday.
You mean.
Oh,
sorry,
she
don't
was
just
like
call
a
her.
baby girl.
You ought to call Mama Bakassi.
Yes,
Mama with the body that speaks. The mama that will stand and tell you, do you know what this cost me? So it means that when you know how much you have spent on your body, I know how much I've spent on my body, and then you are not just, I won't talk to you anyhow. I have had for your information, I have gastric sleeve done.
Okay.
I've gone to do.
Are you that fat?
No. But there's a way I want to look. You understand? I have the money, and this has nothing to do with a man. When I'm doing my management consultancy, I don't want, because in those days, so my breasts were like that. So I don't want you. I'm talking to a man, and to be honest, I noticed that most of them, it's like they do it. So is that chest?
The area of concentration.
The area of concentration. The area of concentration should be here.
Yeah, and it shifts the conversation.
No, for me.
Okay.
And then when I go for my trainings, I deliberately wear Iran Buba and Bubu. This is the first time you see me in something like this.
Yeah.
Because you want to conceal something. From that man, they begin to walk up. Because you're talking, especially if the man is shorter than you.
I don't know.
And then you're taller, and then you wear heels. And then the man is looking at you, and his headline is by your
chest.
booth.
Ayo, we have been told we have to go on a short break. And then when we come back, we continue the conversation of the men. I wonder when men sit down to watch women in conversation, how they feel. I'm sure some of them want to respond immediately, but unfortunately they cannot come here to respond. Ayo was talking about the boobs and everything. We'll be right back. When we come back, we continue the conversation. Please sit.
Controversial.
Welcome back. It's still WIC, and I still have with me in the house Edith, and we have Mercy, and I also have Ayo. Ayo, the one that told is a controversial Ayo. Ayo does not agree with any person. She does it her way.
She's a woman.
One way. Exactly. Okay. Ayo, you were saying something before we went on a short break. And Edith was complimenting that. She was saying they are still like that. She was even rolling the thing when she was saying that.
So Edith is, I'm so happy that, I'm loving the fact that Edith is well endowed and she carries it very well. And I love it. You understand? Clock it.
That's just one side.
You understand? You get. So, but for what I do, and I have to go to look for business most times, I became very, very conscious.
All right.
You understand? I will wear camisole. So even when I'm very hot and I'm wearing a sheer top, I have to wear camisole. Wear this one, so that when I'm even talking to the gentleman, you understand?
Oh
It's meant to be something for me to stand
It
tall.
will be affecting
grace.
you emotionally, true.
You understand?
That's the truth.
When I'm in the class, when I'm delivering lecture, I don't want you to be looking at, and then I turn.
She's endowed.
Mama.
Do you know when I lost weight?
Only mama.
You know, so
do you know what I've experienced one day? Sorry to cut you short. I went to gym. We're just walking towards the pool to go and swim, and somebody walked up to me with all boldness. You know what it came to do? At this reel, I was like,
sexual harassment.
Are you okay?
Excuse me.
Because I was expecting good morning. Like, this is morning, daytime. I was going to the gym. I was going to the pool side. And I've not even changed. I've not changed for you to say maybe I've. And the next thing I heard is this real?
Wow.
And it was pointed at me like
that
this.
is dehumanizing.
I was like, are you okay?
Yeah.
Then that are you okay that I said my friend heard. And she's a lawyer. She was
It's
already in the
sexual
pool.
harassment.
Because that was how I was walking towards the
Sure.
pool. Because she got there before me. So I was walking towards the pool to actually talk to her. I'm here. And she was like, what's that? That's harassment. She came out of the pool with everything she was wearing. Now the man was confused. Because he had a lot to look now. You want to see something?
Mm-hmm.
You know, she was like, do you know, I'm barrister. She started introducing herself. How dare you talk to her like that? Because I can stand up for my friends. I am so blessed with ladies that can also stand up for me. And he was like, I'm sorry about that. I've seen you. I don't know. I just wanted to know they were real. You can imagine that.
Can
What's
these
your
men
business with
put
that?
their eyes away from
I get
these
harassed
women? You
because,
do?
naturally I have this. Some people ask me if it's BBL.
Can you imagine?
Yeah. Honestly.
What's your business with that?
Some people ask me, even at work. So it's made me, honestly, for peace to reign. Because
Somebody has
I just
come
had to make a scrub that covers me.
Yes.
So you
Somebody
see
has come to put hand in my dimple.
Because you're
say,
moving.
I like your dimple. And I
Nigerians-
reply with my backhand. A very good backhand.
Nigerians are rude. Some of the men don't know, to draw the line.
Exactly.
So what I'm saying
No,
to you
those
then,
men
So what
must
I
be
say to you
womanized.
that
They need help.
so when a woman
They need
decides to do BBL, it could be for her own sanity. She wants when she looks in the mirror and she
And
turns
she's looking good.
and she can see the silhouette that she loves.
Satisfied.
It's nothing to do with another person.
Okay, Ayo, you are saying that the men who had sent in, someone went for the research and then came up with the men saying about 91% of the men says, we don't want it, we don't like it, don't do it for us, we didn't ask you to
And
do
so
it for
they
us.
say it stinks.
And so you are saying you are not one of those women that want to do BBL for a man's sake. You're doing it for yourself. To the looks that it gives you joy, gives you satisfaction. But let me come to you as a nurse, as a medical person. What are the fear of this BBL in old age? Because as a woman growing older, some of us begin to have arthritis pain. And when you're getting into the menopause age, it begins to trouble you. Some say the menopause thing comes with their leg pains and all that. So what is the threat of this BBL for women at old age?
Okay, I'm
from
going to
50 and above.
myself as an example. Naturally, if your butt is too big,
If you're endowed down there.
you have the tendency for you to have leg pain. It's 5% because I've experienced it. But it now depends on your weight. Do you understand? Now, when it's got to do with this BBL thing, the thing most Nigerians do not know, it's not just about doing it then. It's like you go to the hospital and you're treated for malaria. The doctors will always ask you to come for a checkup. Now, this is a procedure that's not natural. Trust me, for you to be able to conquer that age factor, you should always go for a checkup. Especially if you're not too sure of who did the procedure. Because most times it may look as if, okay, I've done it, I'm good, it's fine, and all that. You're not even sure if it's a professional. Sorry, I'm going to digress. I know somebody that went for an evacuation, and I was like, why not go to a gynae to perform this thing? Because This person will tell you, do this, and you won't believe it. After she went, no, this guy is trying to extract, is trying to extort. And then she went somewhere else for the evacuation, and you won't believe it, there was remnants of placenta in her, which has led to so much bleeding for days now. So where am I going to? What I'm trying to bring out, I mean, this is something that is not naturally, or that was not naturally there. Now, the tendency for you, because no one knows tomorrow, anything, just as I said, anything can kill a man. Anything. Your body could develop. What if tomorrow you happen to be a DM patient, I mean a diabetic patient, and something happens and maybe there's a wound there? You know, it will be very difficult to heal.
Okay, let me. So
Ayo wants to come in. Can you come in here?
Sorry, it says I was coming. So the thing is that the Brazilian butt lift is not, if it's a butt lift, it's different from inserting silicone. Okay, that's different.
We are talking about the butt lift.
So the silicone is where you might have issues where you can say it can burst, it can do that. Now, a lot of times people even do BBL that you don't even know
that they did it.
Because they those ones that become so obscene that the waist is like this and the yash is like. I
saw somebody that said she removed her.
Are you on TV, please?
That's what we call it in Nigeria.
From her side, she's a Nigerian girl. She removed the 6 limbs. Rims, I mean.
Rims. So I am asking, is there an effect to this?
No, let me tell you.
So let me tell you something.
And the boat is like this. The real figure.
So first, when you do the butt lift, the Brazilian is that it's transfer of fat from maybe your arms, from your waist to your butt.
But you're being torn open.
No.
Don't they tear you open?
No.
They do.
No.
That's why I said, be sure it is a professional.
Okay, so this is the reason why I brought in this. Hold on.
Can I finish, please? So what could happen? The worst that usually happens in the first few days or weeks after BBL is that the fat does not align
with where it was. Yes, in there. Yes.
So that is why
it becomes like an antibody.
Yeah, like
so
a foreign
it will collapse.
Yes.
So it will not stay. So when they're done with the BBL, let's say it's like a size like that. So if you don't follow the procedure, which is you have to use proper the BBL pillows to sit, you can't just sit on any pillows because it will kill the fat. Then it will reduce. There is nothing to it. There is nothing to it. What is offensive is that when a woman goes from size 10 yash to size 18 yash.
Ayo, you're on TV. Ayo, I just need to be reminding you.
So that is where you have some consequences.
So I'm allowed to speak Hausa. I'm allowed to speak English. I'm allowed to speak Yoruba. I'm allowed to speak Igbo. Am I not allowed to speak Pidgin?
Yes, you are allowed.
So what's yash?
Why not go speak English? What's yash?
Yash na for English.
Okay.
Is that you have a size 8 woman goes from size 8 to size 14 or 16.
Yes.
That's obnoxious. That's offensive, even to the eyes.
Yes.
And you now see them struggling. You know,
work.
So those are the ones that have that crisis at
so
even before the old age, having this crisis. Yes.
Now, what happens is that if he or she now she combines it with lipo.
But don't do it.
No, guys do lipo too.
Okay. To know if there are other ways for us to have this figure 8 that every woman craves to have. Anyway, stay safe out there. Do not go under the knife because you want to have figure 8. Stay safe. I am Patricia Uremu.
ITV, certainly the best. ITV, certainly the best.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the live studios of Independent Television. It is 60 Minutes Nigeria, your favorite current affairs program that creates the platform for very distinguished analysts and guests to dissect national issues. My name is Egosa Agbonlaho. I have with me today a legal practitioner and a very renowned analyst, a man that knows the political terrain in Nigeria and also how our leaders are really operating. I introduce a legal practitioner, a public arbitrator, and in short, he's into so many things. Barrister Patrick Isekwene. Nice to have you with us.
Thank you for inviting me.
It's been a long time, 60 Minutes Nigeria.
I've been a long time.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
I'm
So we also have with us a leader of congregations, a leader of so many persons, an entrepreneur, but he prefers to also be introduced as a man that is also into farming. And I must introduce a clergyman, Bishop Lucky Omonabiese. Nice to have you with us
Thank
today.
you, Afosa.
Okay. So it is 60 Minutes Nigeria, and we are looking at the impact of the policies of Mr. President. I must tell you that the first statement, or one of the very impactful statements of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu during his inauguration, which is the removal of the petrol subsidy. So many Nigerians have refused to forget that day because they are of the opinion that Mr. President ought to have settled down in his office, examine the economy, examine the pros and cons of that policy before announcement and implementation. But then, here we are. That policy is there, and Mr. President insists that that policy is intact. That policy remains, cannot be raised. First subsidy is gone forever. That's in his words. So, the other policies, we'll look at security, we'll look at education. How are we faring? The welfare of citizens. So a lot to talk about. So that's the premise. But let's just get started with Barrister Patrick Isekwene. Yes, looking at the policies of these presidents, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and his impact on Nigerians. What's your opening remarks?
Yeah, just like what the president said after this was sworn in over the issue of the subsidy removal. I think the president, with the way Amana acted, showed that he's prepared for that job. He don't need to consult because you know too well, before the swearing in him as the president of Nigeria, it took months. So I think within that months, he had thought of so many things before the swearing in. So you don't need to think about anything. He's ready to set the ground rolling immediately. So when he was accused of that issue, the question, what are the issues of the removal? Say say it's gone forever, and that is true, because to start with, issue of subsidy removal is a case called res judicata. It has already been decided. It's a fait accomplished. You know what I mean? Because it was removed by Buhari himself, as one president. Was removed, and the provision, the budget made did not make provision for that. It has been scrapped. No longer exists. The one they paid for end in June. So in that budget, they were not accommodated. They no longer exist. What do you want him to say? That's why he said he has gone forever. He did not prescribe. He did not remove it. It was the previous administration that did that. That's why he said, "Oh, it's gone forever." So he had to move forward. And let me tell you, with that action of the president, I don't know what Nigeria could have been today. I won't lie to you, because the former president, you know that they love financial problem in Nigeria. Debts here and here, money borrowed. To the extent that our people were also giving advance for soldiers collecting the money. So Nigeria could have been granted, if not the way that subsidy was removed by Tinubu, we would have in Nigeria today. Because there could have been financial problem because there's no money to run the government. So we stoppage, billions upon billions was stopped. The money we're paying to account, we don't even know. We don't know where they exist. We don't know before they pay the money to. So with that, we were able to solve that problem. And started saving the money they now make. With him, the money now they keep there every month. At the end of the day, you can see within that 4 or 5 months, he started paying some external debt. From that moment, for money saved, just having excess, he was paying to the extent that somebody would have said, oh, we can still borrow you. Oh. Yes, so I mean, so he has enough to pay. Then the state governors, they now became empowered. Even from there, even to today, they always buy home whenever they go for to ensure that how much they collect.
Is that the reason why the governor of Edo State, distinguished Senator Modu Okpebholo, will always express public gratitude to the president that Edo State has gotten more from the Federation of Council?
Of course, that is true in practical terms. The governor is being honest. Other governors, and they have said so. With the money I get from Abuja, it's enough for me to take care of my people. That's what he posted, and that is true. It's courtesy of subsidy remover. They have more money. Although most of the governors of masses are not being honest with the masses. They now have more money to work. There's so many more money now. That's why you see the governor for the Edo line was for years. He was able to got no bosses. The subvention to invest Abu Dhabi University, you know how much it is today.
So 500 million.
Yes, from my petty. So how did he get the money? It is subsidy removal. There's so much with the governor. So they said that for the history, he employs that you confer employ 5,000 teachers. Are you aware? Where is the money to pay them? It's the subsidy remover. These parents are not benefiting from that subsidy remover. That's not the truth of the matter. They said we'll
come back to you to continue.
Yes.
This is your opening remark. We'll come back to you to continue. Let's get to, because you are making your own points based on the fact that you are convinced that the policies, one of the policies, because we are going to discuss so many policies, one of the policies of the president, which has to do with the removal of petrol subsidy, you are convinced is a blessing. So, but let's get a clergyman who leads congregations. There are so many persons that interacts with him. He's also a grassroots man, a man that understands the communities, the terrain. Bishop Lucky Omonabiese, looking at the policies of President Ahmed Bola Tinubu, let's start with the removal of the fuel subsidy, the petrol subsidy. Let's start from there. Or you want to also talk about others?
Thank you. I say the policies of removing subsidy from the petrol product and the rest have affected the poor masses. Now, the people at the top, they don't feel it. They have the money to do anything to do, but the poor are feeling it. Now, it is true that he removed subsidy, he gave the governor enough allocation, but the problem is that the poor are feeling it. The governor and whoever that is in charge is not even taking the money down to how the plan, how they arrange it. The poor are the one feeling it. To the poor man on the street, to the local man on the farm, the policies of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is affecting him. He will not.
Is it positively or negatively?
Negatively.
Okay.
He will not say positively.
Okay.
Because he is very affected. Because anytime there's inflation, it affects him. As we speak now, some Nigeria can't eat 3 square meals. Some cannot even 2 square meals a day. Some cannot even take care of their family. The thing is biting on them so bad. Some of us that are able to have open house to these poor people in the street, and we know how much we are taking care of the people in the church, in the street, in the people who are under us, who are feeding under us. The policy of the number one, to the governors, to the senator, to the elect, is working. But to the poor, the masses, the grassroots men, it's not working. Until you get to the grassroots and they are feeling the positive impact, the policy is not correct. Just like you're making law, and the law, the law is only affecting the poor. And the rich, stole the court waive it. If the poor stole, they nail the person with a very big amount of the law and he go to jail. Then, and that rain, maybe they give you a fine to pay, he could not pay the fine. Now the law in question now, the policy of the masses are feeling it. I lead more than 500 people in the church. How many people I led in the community hall? I know what I do every month to carry them along, because while they are feeling, if I left office just now, woman came to see me with 2 children. He said, "Man of God, since we are not eating." I look at her like this, so I said, "Secretary, give us something to go, man. That's me tomorrow when I come back. We know what to do. How to fix you, or what I can do. You can do market, you can trade, you can do for now. That kind of person, it is an agenda that vote. Our voters, so our PVC, and that person, you can't tell it that it's working. The governor is doing road, doing so many things, yes, but there's one thing the governor will not understand. Until you create a very enable environment for people that are into farming, into doing their little scale business, artisans, to be able to get their daily bread, there will not be happiness in the state. Only a few people will be enjoying it, and they'll keep on. If you say, "I'm like, I just go to Olukuma, go and do it," have you will hear comments. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Bishop Lonke Monabias. I told you he is a man that is with the grassroots, with the locals, and when he's talking practical, the things that are really happening. Well, Barrister Patrick Isekwene is an elite, a legal practitioner, and he's also is a man that understands the political terrain as well. So he's also talking from his own perspective. Barrister Patrick, yes, Bishop Lonke does not agree with you. He believes that only the top echelon in the society are really living comfortable. Because even some workers now that were able to buy vehicles many years ago, some have parked their vehicle because they can't buy petrol now. Petrol is over 1,000 naira.
1,350.
How many liters can you buy that you now drive? Let's say from Oluku now, you drive to let's say Ikenwan Road. You would have used more than 10 liters to and fro. Tomorrow, you want to embark on another journey. Where will you get the money? How much is your salary? So, Bishop Lonke is talking from that angle. Don't you see it from that angle that petrol subsidy, with all the good intentions that Mr. President has said, don't you think Nigerians are suffering for it? The market women are suffering for it. The farmers are suffering. Those who bring their goods from the farm. Don't you look at it from that angle? Yes.
I think with time.
Okay.
Yeah, you agree with me. Okay. The position I took. The issue now is that, you see, I'm also a public man. I'm reachable to the public.
Okay.
By part of my profession, I'm able to have access to me, the poor, whatever. We're involved. And I know what it is for people coming to meet up for assistance. Yes, the same thing, that's how they beseech us. And they mean that they're human rights that they know. A lot come different ways for me, and I persist. But let me tell you, the issue is that, you see, government cannot share money for everybody. What we're saying that we say atmosphere, the conducive atmosphere, that it will get to everybody. Like I said, the subsidy removal is a blessing, and they have done so much. That's why, for instance, let me see, the governors now, like all of it, just let me be specific,
yes,
was able to employ sweepers who are temporary by part. Now the permanent staff. Do you know what to pay those people that they have? Those sweepers, they were temporary, they are not permanent staff. Are you aware?
Yes.
Do you know your salary, what is maybe a salary monthly? Context of subsidy removal. You are aware that even the president himself, let's just start. Let me talk about also the governor here. You can see the flyover that he's doing. You know what it costs? In the history of Edo State, for the first time. Before children, they go to Lagos, they say, this flyover, I don't see flyover in my life. Say the flyover, do you know how much it costs? Where did you get the money from? Context of subsidy. For the first time, I see the people go there everywhere. In subsidy removal, we must praise the president for that courage. What I'm trying to say is that everyone not get to everybody at the same time. But the policy is working. As I speak with you, I said you just ignore that. The president, when talking about education, here and here, other means, but the people have done much for the youth of this country. It's unprecedented. What is it for the youth? They're not aware. The president you're talking about now have over 17 programs for the youth. Well, the money to finance it, each of the programs, 17, but they're not aware. Most of them, ignorance. It's already going on. What the lecturers are aware, one is just what do you call it?
Net fund.
No, for their
bursary.
That I say you can apply and get. Yes, that is just one. Do you know how much is involved in that project? It has 17 different ones. Both for those educated, uneducated, different program for those low business income, those higher entrepreneurs.
I understand that some students can apply now.
Yes.
If they can't pay tuition fee, they can apply. Then they not get tuition fee to pay.
They give them. Say even after graduation, when you start working, you can pay.
You can pay back.
What do you want to pay? So many programs.
Are you sure those students, when they graduate, they'll pay back?
No, but it's not. No. They will pay. They will escape because you have to bring a guarantor. Okay. The only guarantor responsible. So what I'm trying to say is that the program Yayeto is the first president. Each of the projects goes with billions. Each of the projects goes with billions. It's said that is happening. How many of them are aware? It's only the student loan you can really hear. This president made it possible because why? He's subsidy remover. Now, the governor of the state have no power over the control of forces, whatever price of things. We know naturally when you increase fuel, it affects all facets of our economy. Everything will go up. Once you increase, that is what happened. But what I'm trying to tell you is that we prefer itself to have a good economy. Let not Nigeria don't go down the drain. The government will have more money to save, and your governors now have more money to take care of you. You will not prioritize what you want to do. Those sweepers now that you employed, they have family. The children are going to benefit from that. Context of subsidy. Those they have families from what they earn. Those 5,000 teachers they were employed, deciding to pay for them, they have family. The children also benefit from it. That's what I'm saying. I context of the subsidy. So many things the governor wants to. It's in place.
What of the transportation?
No, this was the line. I said you also did.
No, what about transportation costs? You know, the ripple effect, the negative effect of the removal of the subsidy.
See, those things are determined by market forces. It goes into economics. Market forces have no power over that one. That's what I said here. Market forces determine what the price will be.
I'm an economist.
Yes.
No, I'm the anchor. I'm an economist.
Yes. So,
but what we're saying is that now the removal of subsidy, petrol subsidy, now made
to be
PMS.
Yes.
Per liter.
Yes.
The price.
Yes.
To go up.
Yeah, of course.
Now, the taxi driver, the commercial bus driver, will increase taxi fares.
Of course.
Now, some persons, the commuters, the passengers, the people, will bear the burden.
Yes.
Now, the market, the traders, when they are bringing their goods, the transporter will increase.
Definitely.
The transportation cost.
Yes.
Now, that transportation cost is indirectly transferred to the people through the trader, because the traders will pay the price for the petrol and now include it in what they sell.
Yes. I'm not saying.
So,
yes, I'm not
the
saying.
people are suffering.
I'm not saying. But who's suffering? What to endure? We recognize that one. I cannot live by the food alone. We cannot recognize that fact. What I'm saying that is not affected, but the effect from what you benefit. Excuse me. We need heads. Okay. Issue of health, drugs. I told you the packages of the president. This must go beyond food. We are saying, I'm not saying that.
But if you don't eat, you become an angry man. Is an hungry man. An hungry man.
Yes.
Is an angry man.
Let me tell you. Now you buy fuel at about 1,300. What you said.
Yes.
Those are because of the war in the Middle East. It's a temporary issue. It will still die down. Because of the war between this America, Israel,
Iran, and Israel.
The Middle East war. That's why it took up. And we already a benefit to Nigeria because Nigeria is making more money. You know, a barrel of crude now is about $110. More money.
Where is that money helping the poor?
They are sending to your governor. They have one to share to take care of you. So what your governor responsible?
Okay, so what you are saying is that what you are telling the viewers is that governors should be held accountable.
Of course.
When they get more money now, they are supposed to ensure that the people,
have more
residents.
Yes. What stop the government from bringing out more right? You share right palliative. Because the money is, you have more money now. Because the money is even to go with this war. For the government to share it to them. No, they should share it to the citizens. Why not buy right back? Share it to them. Because we don't have more money. Okay. Because most of them are removed. If there's something that not been removed, they will walk away. Whether they can even increase fuel now, to even
we'll come back to you, for Patrick. But you just made a very, very punchy statement, and I believe that Edo State government officials are watching, and they will also get some ideas from the discussion. You just said now that the state governors, including distinguished Senator Monday Okpebholo, getting increased federal allocation, it can also provide palliatives, food items, reduce the price of food items, probably have a warehouse where the state government, where the state government will stockpile food, rice, beans, food items. Then residents will go there and buy at subsidized rate. That's what you just said.
Yes,
that's
yes.
The import.
And they can even share free.
And they can even share free. So it depends on the government.
What you just said is the constitutional provision, section 14. Go and read. Okay. Constitution. Make it clear. When he said, I said, Nigeria, let me just go to the aspect. Okay. He said, the primary duty of a government, that the primary duty of the government is for the welfare and security of the people. What is the care of their welfare? Constitutional empower the government to do so. Not just by mayor or man. You can share food free. It is duty. Welfare and security. And that's your portion of the
So I hope Edo State government of are watching. And we hope to see the implementation of this policy.
They should those in government responsible, as well as members, senators, to make sure to patronize the governor to assist them. Okay. The money is there.
Okay, we'll come back to you, Mr. Patrick Isekwene. He's a human rights lawyer. That's the reason you see he's talking about the welfare of the people now. No matter how he defended the president, he eventually dovetailed to talk about provision for the people because he's a human rights
lawyer,
activist and lawyer. Okay, Bishop.
Yes, sir.
Now, there's another aspect
yes, sir.
of the policies. He just mentioned one. Students now get student loan.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that's the right direction, or the government should have just said, okay, tertiary institution, free tuition? What? Then, before you continue, health. Some federal government health institutions, you pay exorbitant medical bills.
Yes, sir.
Can the federal government just say, okay, like UBTH, no more payment of medical bills. The people should go there. This is a federal institution. Get access to medical care and drugs. Don't you think that should be looked at? What's your
well, you see, my take is that number one, the federal government need to pass a bill that will favor the masses, the poor. Free health care is possible. Since the country have money now for fuel subsidy,
okay,
it's possible. Now, free education from the university level is possible. Primary school is already getting it. Secondary school also have to get it. University have to get it. All these are possible. Now, if the federal government is giving the governor, especially my governor, huge amount of allocation, and the governor, the law said that probably as son of a governor is the welfare security of his people.
Yes.
Then the governor should provide security for the farmers to go to farm. I keep on saying Nigerians are not lazy. We just have some funny leader who don't understand how to make the masses happy. Put more money on security. Wipe out these guys from the bush. Let us go to our farm. We are not lazy. We can make our farm succeed by ourselves. Then two, give us free health care. Primary health center, give us free health care. Subsidize for us. We'll see the Nigeria is going forward. But these policies may be on the ground, passed by the Senate or whatever, but the people that supposed to implement this policy, some of them are not just working. Yeah, government is trying out doing road. Last year I was Nisha last road, this and that, which is very good flower, fine. As if I said, it's only one that have eating balance that can climb flyover. If you carry 100 to climb that flyover, he may not be able to climb it. And a man that is hungry will be seeing this color of this AC white because of the hunger, but it is blue. Because hunger disturbs the sight. Then that is the problem. The governor is not getting it clear. The other area is getting clear. I know those things, but the area that will benefit the poor is not working.
Yes.
One, our bushes are full of
terrorists.
The money is there. Bandits. In Nigeria where I live, we are paying vigilante huge amount to guide that bush because the government is not doing anything. I said it on air. One of the people that are piloting that program in Iowa. There, people go to hospital, they can't pay the hospital bill. I know people have paid hospital bill for discharge away from hospital, for government hospital. Because if the state policy is the constitution says so, and they're not implementing it, I expect the president to use his office to make executive order. This thing must be so. Government should use this this must be so. But they are just working like we are talking. They will hear. They will appoint technical committee and say go and do the job. Nobody is monitoring them. So we don't even know where you live. They just move around and go back and sit down. I don't believe them. So people can look for an agent somewhere to take a picture of a few people and say to the government, government does not go. You have to sort of move out of a place and see that area, whether it's true or not. Otherwise, a time is coming, I keep on saying, a time is coming that the poor will be tired. When you push a man to the wall, when he get to a certain level and he's gotten tired, the only thing he said is violence. And I pray we will not get to that level. Then the other two advisors said that the country, President is giving a loan to students. Very good. How many students are benefiting from that loan? How are they carried out? Who is in charge? Does it get to some people or is it for people that are just running it? Because I have people in Uniben who sort of cried they could not pay their school fees. Are they not aware of that law? Or the visit is not announced to them? What is going on with the law? What is happening between the president, the governor, and the scheme? What is going on? That area needs to be clear to us so that we can go out to our grassroots and say, something like this is going on. Where can you reach it? Where is it available in Benin? Where is it in Edo State? Where is the location? All this needs to be announced openly through the ITV, because ITV is one of the best stations, but we can know where we are going to. But if it's not open, how would we know? All people that go to a rural area and do a public announcement and say the people in this area there's
town crier.
They will come. Talk about free food. This free food, how can you give free food when you are not able to produce for yourself? Now the government have no scheme for project for agriculture.
They do. The state government has scheme for the farmers. Probably, maybe. So farmers need to assess such scheme.
If you have scheme for farmers, who are the farmer? I just say we have to talk about farmer in Nigeria. Okay. We have political farmer. We have the real farmer. The real farmers are one of them.
Okay.
If the real farmers were not able to have access to that the government is doing, how will they enjoy that good work is doing? Then the people now feel that the governor is very few people. What I'm saying here that the governor should cut beyond my political class, move into the public, reach the real people, the real farmer, then things will be better.
Thank you very much. The program is 60 Minutes Nigeria. We have a lot to talk about, but we're going to take a break now. I can see that Patrick Sekone is very willing to comment. But when we come back, we're going to talk about the welfare scheme. Now, that's a policy that Nigerians who have traveled abroad keep talking about. That if you go to countries like, maybe you go to the UK, the US, some developed countries, even Germany, if you are unemployed, there's a social welfare scheme where they give allowances to such persons until you get employed. So you not be a miscreant, you not be a criminal. Is that obtainable in Nigeria? We'll talk about that after this break. It's always a delight to have you on the program, 60 Minutes Nigeria. I must inform you that there are issues that we need to really discuss, issues that will open your eyes. And we're going to get started with this issue of social welfare scheme. Patrick Sekone, you are a human rights activist, and you have been defending the removal of subsidy that so much money has come from the remover. Well, so much money has come, but that amount or the money that federal government has gained from the removal of subsidy, because that subsidy is supposed to help us, help the citizens, you know, but the government argued that the rich are enjoying the subsidy, that is not even the poor, that is the youth, the rich, that the rich are enjoying the subsidy, not even the so-called poor. Now, this social welfare scheme, we have so many youths who are unemployed. Can the federal government create an avenue where all these youths, they will be known through data, their names will be written down, and will be given allowances monthly, just like have something in your pocket until you get a job? Don't you think federal government should just do something practical like that?
Well, I think I agree with you to some extent.
Okay.
To some extent. But don't forget that Nigeria is a federation. We're not federation. What I mean is not there's limit to the power of the president to do certain things. That's why the governor.
But they will say they have humanitarian ministry
No,
that they are giving.
Yes.
When the youths are unemployed,
even in COVID-19 time, the palliative. In COVID-19 time, have you forgotten during COVID-19? The federal government, the one they gave, the palliative they gave. Some people never see, they don't know how they existed.
Yes, sir.
I'm not telling you what I'm talking about. I was privileged to show.
We remember how happened at welfare now. So at medical stores.
Yes. So some of us they thought they believe. I think I was giving 120 bags. But they don't know how I look like. My brother. If they give you 1 bag, 6 months, you don't need to look for food of that bag. 3 people cannot carry it too. It's like this. But many of them not see that something. Because it was shared to some people privileged to share. But not everybody have the good way to share that. You don't know what you did. So we give it to Onoge, and give you everything is kiss men, call his men. That is the end. So they share. So it's not going. So somebody don't know how he exists. They did their best. You understand me? Even like I said, the extent the president can even, like for example, when there's an issue of autonomy for local government, autonomy, financial autonomy. I don't pay everything. How many of them are financial autonomy up to today? Wage account is still on. What are for everyone? No, it's not for you. The person has tried.
So you remember, before you continue, you remember when Chief Douglas Uso was chairman of Ikpobaha?
Yes.
Federal government used to pay local government funds to local government accounts. So it can be reversed.
No, of course.
It can be brought back.
It's the political
way.
If
the federal government pay money to local government account direct, the local government will have access. The local government chairman will have access.
It's the political will.
Yes.
One issue of autonomy even go to ask for assembly here. They could not save their head up political will to accept it. They voted against themselves. It's the political will. It's easy to say, and the implementation that we're saying. But it's the truth. So, but the issue of welfare for the state can just the youth, but
they should be having allowances.
I understand you, but the stipend matters. No student, no youth are ready to wait for you give me 10,000 naira a month.
This is 10,000.
No,
I'm develop a robust.
You know the population of Nigeria
program.
See, like that thing can happen in America. Some countries you mentioned. You know why? But it will be difficult here because those countries you mentioned, a lot of them, they pay taxes. They don't pay taxes. They pay taxes, VAT. They make so much money.
Don't we pay taxes in Nigeria?
How many Nigerians pay taxes? How many of them pay taxes?
Don't you pay stamp duty?
Now, how many people?
When you make transfer,
they collect money. How many people are involved in paying their taxes here? Out of 100 people, they're not up to 5. And you want to place such value. There, you pay tax, everything. Your house, they tax, everything they tax, everything they tax. So much money for them. That's why they're able to also take care of their people. Here, how many people? Corporate bodies, they pay good money. You understand me? There's some even that even law empowers those corporate bodies social responsibility to do something within their community where they domicile. How many of them are really carrying that thing out? So it will be difficult because there are just few that pay. They know. I mean, you have different classes. Even being a traffic light, so many things they calculate their money for you. You have to pay. You have to pay through your nose. That's why they're able to give to such a facility. But here, you depend only on government. How far can government from their revenue when they give it to your states? You still want to fight federal government with their own money. But most of them they share it too. At their nation. So federal government have their own project, have their own program. You understand me? So what I'm trying to say is that the states are empowered. They can do what they like. The government can create its own welfare package from the money gets from allocation. You're also aware that the government, I think I pronounced that. Yeah. And Marvel, when he said, bursary for the first time in the history of Edo State. Not a word bursary. Or it's no contest of subsidy this morning. Bursary. It's free money to help students. Government cannot solve all our problems. When you say things are hard, things are expensive, as far as I'm concerned too, individuals are trying, churches are trying. Today some churches they give rice, they give food stuff, they give provision. Today, I'm not just they give it. They're not come to children to announce. So individual persons too also that are privileged, they give within their call their people, they donate it, they give their things, they share. So it's not a fight for the government.
So if you say as a government, President Tinubu removed subsidy.
Yes.
From removed petrol subsidy.
Yes.
Now, what are the people enjoying from that subsidy? I agree you said monies are given to the state governors.
Yes.
So state governors should be held accountable.
Yes.
But we have unemployed youths. What is the federal government doing to help these unemployed youths?
Like I said,
everybody cannot go to university.
I said federal government that Tinubu created 70 programs. Both for those have dropped out, for those who are there.
Programs putting money in the pocket of the people.
They have to be involved. You have to assess. You have to register. I remember that I won't have an NDE.
NDE,
no, I benefited through agricultural program. Okay, not, it's a choice. Yeah. They have different. I got so federal government project. You tell me if I was not they settle you with. How much they settle you? Whether 15 naira, but it's a very big money.
At that time,
yes,
you are talking about over 30 years.
Yes, so that's what I mean now. So all I mean that the state can do such a thing, borrow such a thing. Because this government budget over 500 million for agriculture. Again, I think it was the higher agriculture to boost agricultural. He said I'm going to chairman to never monitor those. That money can go to the right now. How about the government say 500 million? So the issue is that don't forget that. Well, let me resume my statements. It's only the serious youths that are ready to do something reasonable. The serious ones. I'm not serious. But it's just serious ones. Government, they are able to hate. Let the governor do something. Set up, let them apply what you want to do. Some of them don't need the money. Empower me, teach me, give me equipment. So need money. Oh, they want to go to livestock. They tell what they want. Let the governor, so the youth can be engaged. They are youth, they are still strong, powerful.
Thank you very much, Barrister Patrick. Bishop Lucky, now we just talked about this welfare scheme. You have traveled outside Nigeria. You've seen what happens in other countries. Now, the youths, don't you think government should find a way of getting adequate statistics, adequate data? Maybe they should register or something, or or use their bank account or whatever, so that they can be getting allowances monthly until they get a job.
Thank you, sir. I said before in this program that the government should work with the traditional rulers.
Okay.
The Odion Wole, all those people that are in the traditional ruler, to know how many people dwell in this community.
Okay.
How many people in this community, how many are old, are elderly.
That's a way of generating data.
How many are youth. Then you now know who is a working class, who is not a working class. Why are you not working? Like actually we have a program. Every year we train people on skills, whether you want to do tailoring, hairdressing. But sir, there's also some youth inside the same church that you will register for to go and learn trade.
They will not.
He will not go.
I say it's only the serious ones. I said it here.
He is looking. One of my son that came to me today, he said that he said go and learn how to do POP. You see, 3 years. I say sir. As a young man, anything that is not genuine, that is not genuine, that is not genuine, when the law catch up on you, you go to jail. Now that guy is looking for quick money. I don't even blame him. He's because nowadays you see some people that became counselor. You know them, trekking. Now they give them counselorship position. In less than 2 months, the same person is already a millionaire. Then the youth are now getting a seed of quick money. Now, if government can get all this together, they know people and start training them, empower them. The serious one empower them, the serious one leave them. You can't kill anybody. But then, if number two, the government also should make sure that these people when they empower them, let them establish. Look for a task force, monitor these people and give it to them establish. Yeah, by so doing, you'll be able, both the local traditional ruler, the church, and all, they will come together and you see things will be working. Make sure the people that you are appointed to do this profiling, they are not people who are also stomach infrastructure. Who will not also add some ghost name to the list. Let me show you, sir. Last week I was somewhere in the Republic to go to preach.
Okay.
I was shocked that a pastor asked to go to market and do first to entertain the guests.
Yes.
He added extra list. and I started laughing. And that's he now say he just open up and say, things are not well. I said, you open up straight to your boss that are doing all these things. Now,
that's even what do we like
now, Africa. Now, this is the problem. Yeah. If they're able to profile this thing, take it step by what? Step. The way in the next, before all this will be clear. The governor is trying. The governor is doing so many projects, pronouncing things on telly. We are hearing it, but the implementation is the problem. Who to implement it? Who to monitor it? What is going on? How come in the state we have welfare scheme? You cannot access it. We have agricultural scheme. You cannot access it. We have they also have a free health scheme. You cannot access it. Who is using it? The government should understand that the local government chairman alone cannot run the show. He needs to go to national ruler. Those national ruler will be able and make sure call the people living there, the villagers, and ask to them that we are here. Let one or two people to hear it, because some national ruler also like this, they can cover it up. You will not hear. Remember, I in those days in my area, my John will they give some background to share. He brought 2. I told you, so many. After many quarreling, after it was about 23 bags, and he brought 2 out. After all the whole battle, and when it to escalate into anarchy, I called the people, I said, I'll give people the rest bag of rice, so that peace can reign, because this man now, the way I'm saying it, he has shared for his children and his highlight. Now, this is what happened in my area.
No, I don't say so.
If you're going to get it right, you need to make sure he come to ITV station and now say, today we are going to sow community. Then the people will be aware. They will stay behind.
I'll wait for you.
I'll wait for you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Lucky. Well, Pastor Patrick, we are about concluding the program. Now, if you were to advise the president on how to make his policies work, as in positively helping Nigerians, improving the welfare of Nigerians, what would be your advice?
The president, he needs, because we said a drastic sickness, ailment, he needs a drastic treatment, ailment. The president should make sure he has a strong PRO drive to let the people know about his programs. Because you might have fantastic programs who are not aware. It has with it. So if you want, we just have advantage and sit on it. Whereas the people those things are meant for, we don't have access. President make sure that there's a drastic drive of information where good one for dissemination is there. Then you can also appoint some able bodies, some men of high integrity men to also oversee. I remember that time when Wosoyinka was appointed for Wosoyinka based on his person, IBB time. Then this man Solari. Was also there's some men within the state
integrity.
Yes, they can also to see such a time. They make sure this is well distributed. But you make a program, you don't monitor it, you don't do anything. Sorry, it just as if you're throwing to the air. So the president or the governor, my advice is that whatever program they have, they must make sure they are involved. They make sure it's well implemented. You are aware when this governor, you went to poor misbehave. It sacked them. Are you not aware?
Yes.
Yeah. It's not the governor. He might be quiet, he might be calm, but it's very calculative. Don't just look at him like that. He doesn't make nonsense. We saw it here. We're all shocked. So that's it. So
you see the way minor cabinet reshuffle, minor cabinet reshuffle.
Yeah. So the government
the governor does not know his people before the appointment.
No,
he's doing
because the appointment from different senatorial district, and where you have to obey the party, must be loyal to the party. Party is supreme now. So whatever this is the candidate, we don't accept it. But through practical terms, we don't say that only this person. I'm not confident. So the issue is that the governor, the president should be proactive. In carrying out this program, whatever you want to do, be proactive. Take extra head to make sure, go extra mile to make sure that it's implemented. Not just talk without action. So if it takes action, this is implemented, it will get to the masses. But I told you, the governor here has been doing wonderfully. But just the issue that is dissemination. And I also praise Tinubu for those 17 has for the youth of the country. But which dissemination is a problem. They're not even using the opportunity. And let me tell you, finally, see, deputy AD vigilance. If the president announces this is a program like this lottery, if you don't go to online to apply, can he come to you? You have to take steps.
Yes.
Even today now, say go and register for your card. And they've been on ground for months. Come and register. We not still go. Yes. If the governor say, oh, 200 people, the serious one will not still do anything. It's only the serious one that also benefit from it. So the government will not be deterred. But I know that with the subsidy money now, a lot of things will happen.
Thank you very much. Bishop Lucky, yes, your concluding remarks.
Well, I advise the president that he should look for able-bodied men of integrity.
Okay.
As he put the thing on announcement on internet, let's look for a way to look for men who will also go to the local to reach them, because not everybody can operate the internet.
Yeah.
So that the thing will not be few people enjoying it and while more are suffering it.
Yeah.
Then the governor, he should also do the same. He should, he has put it on internet, on news, on everywhere. He should look for men that will go to the local, the villages, and announce to them so that those will be aware, because it is something that beyond this city. If you just put it only in the city and the villages are not aware, they will keep on believing that you are doing nothing. And by the time that the more people that are speaking negative and when people that are speaking positive, then you are losing their ground.
Before we just leave the studio, Barrister Patrick, many persons believe that President Tinubu is more interested in 2027 election than implementing policies. Do you agree to that?
I agree with them. Because let me tell you, well, it's unfortunate that this is a country, Nigeria is a country where dog eat lion. A lot of things happens.
Dog eat lion.
Yeah, that's the country you are in. I must say this. And again, there's something that exists in Nigeria. I have known this over almost 25 years ago, not 26 years. No, almost 30. Because I was in 100, 200 level. Then university. That's where I understood about Nigeria. When after the announcement of June 12 crisis, the water was said, sanction against Nigeria. Abacha, you must restore June 12, you must do this, or sanction against Nigeria. From BBC, I was going to read that evening, at about 8 o'clock. I won't forget it. It's always in my brain. I was just listening. They said, sanction must go to Nigeria. They said, they said, no. They said, no, Abacha will not suffer. It's only the poor will suffer it. The elite will not suffer. The white man, CNN, that came press, he said, no. I don't forget, I disagree with you. He said, Nigerian, they are used to suffering. He said, they won't be affected, they are used to it. You understand me? So, if you like, he said, bed of 2,000 naira, 10,000, they'll still buy it to eat. Buy it. They are used to suffering. What other country cannot even tolerate? It's long in existence, not just today. We are not used to crisis fighting. We will say, let's manage. That is the country. So, but let me tell you, so many things happen in Seoul, not anymore. We are aware, to start with two things I want to decide here. We are aware of the issue of when the Senate issue of the electoral act was passed. There were a lot of condemnation. Not you understand me? Say, but see, they misled the public. Whereas what the Senate did, I give them kudos, was for the best interest of the country. It was well-grounded decision for the best of the country. Instead of commending them, they were castigating them. Because what they did is normal. They were never against the issue of electronic submission of a result. They were never against it. They are in support. Because of the caveats, rather, that says connectivity problem, when you have it, you can go to manual, which is fantastic. Because there are some areas you might have a connectivity problem. So they don't expect to franchise such a millions of people. Because once they're running for only that, then when it's a running problem, then to the side. That was also affected them, Jonathan. You are aware, they have to go to manual. Allow manual. Because it was very dangerous. Electronic voting is easier to manipulate. Because you can control network.
That's another topic.
Let me leave it.
Yes. So, thank you very much. I just wanted to talk about that the president is more interested in 2020.
No, it's not. Control of ADC. It was a court judgment.
Okay.
Not the president. What they did, they had. Because they were supposed to give under section, I think 85, section 2 of the Electoral Act. They were supposed to give 21-day notice. When you are only commissioning, you must allow the INEC to be there. They did not give them. So what they did was that they not gave them the one they used in they ratified. That was when they notified them. But when that one mandated the real meeting, were not notified. That was affected them.
Okay. Thank you very much. Bishop Lucky, thank you very much for your time. I hope you've enjoyed today's program. I was able to also talk about some other issues outside just policies. And that's the program for this week. If you enjoy the program, keep a date. Next week will be another edition of the program, and you'll be having different sets of guests who will be also dissecting national issues. My name is Ego Sagmalao. Bye-bye.
ITV, certainly the best.
àtọ́jú ọba àtọ́pẹ́. Ojúde aṣáájú ọbẹ̀ ọ̀dọ́pẹ́. Àyàbá sọ́kì ọbẹ̀ ọ̀dọ́pẹ́. Àdàyè àtọ́jú ọbẹ̀ ọ̀dọ́pẹ́. Ẹgbẹ̀júwà.
Good evening and welcome to the 11 p.m. news on Independent Television. I am Solomon. I know